Hi.
Hello.
So, we are in Quartzsite. We're camping for a week here, boondocking, and then we're going to be here another week, but at an RV park so we can do wash and stuff like that. And so anyway, that's another video. But I wanted to talk about. I'm going to do a video on the Utah trip, southern Utah. So we went in after San Diego and the wedding, which was great, right?
Absolutely.
And saw
Fantastic.
family and stuff. Everyone who's going to watch this video was at the wedding. So.
And thank you for coming.
Yeah, it was very nice. And so we went up to Zion. We stayed in Hurricane, Utah, and went into Zion. And what was the problem with Zion?
Zion is not really a drivable park. It's more of a park and jump on a shuttle.
Right. And at the time of year we went, because it's now like late October, early November, we were there. And so you get on a shuttle and it drives you through the park. So I guess I was expecting something more along the lines of like a regular national park like Yellowstone. Not as big as Yellowstone, but you know, a miniature version, and that you just drive around or shuttle takes you around and you stop at different scenic spots or whatever. And that was not how it was.
Just kind of dropped you off at trailheads and then you got to hike and go.
Yeah.
But none of the hikes were really old people
Yeah,
friendly.
so, yeah, we know our limitations. So, you know, the Narrows is a big deal there. And that's the waterway that goes through the park. And you wade through this thing for miles. And, you know, it's within slot canyons, and it's beautiful and it's wonderful, but something we didn't want to, you know, trudge through. You know,
Too cold, too hard,
2 feet
and too
of
crowded.
water, yeah, and you had to get waders and the whole bit. So we just kind of realized that Zion is kind of a hiking venue.
We're more restaurant than gift shop oriented.
No, we just like seeing the sights, and it was beautiful. And then the shuttle takes you through the park, and
we did do some hiking.
Yeah, we did about 3 hikes, and so all of it was nice. And pretty, and we had a little picnic there and stuff, but it just wasn't what I expected. I guess I just expected more, but anyway, beautiful it was, but I guess you would have to really hike in to see a lot of the real beauty of Zion, which we didn't do. And then we went over St. George, and we went to a snow canyon, what they call that. It's a state park. And was it state? Yeah, because we had to pay.
Yeah.
And that's another one that's just beautiful. And but that one you just kind of drive through. And we were gonna bike there, but what happened?
Oh man, we got everything all ready. Bikes loaded up, everything loaded up, and got out there. And I had the bikes all set up. And the last thing I was gonna throw on were the seats. Left them back at the trailer.
So there we were. So we had this big bike ride around Snow Canyon planned, and then so we ended up just driving it, and it was just as beautiful. Then we went into Bryce, and we stayed at Cannonville, and
Saw the hoodoos.
Yeah, so you know Bryce is just beautiful, and you kind of that's the kind of park that you kind of go in, you drive your own vehicle, and you drive to all the beautiful sights. You know, everything overlooks this canyon. And just beautiful, and it had just snowed, and so that was kind of leaving a dusting of everything. And we spent the whole day in there, and then a few days later we went into what they call Escalante Staircase.
Yeah.
Right? And so that area is just the land in between like Bryce and Canyonlands and all that, and then everything to the east before you get to Arches and all that, and the Grand Canyon to the south is this area. And that was kind of cool. That's a whole driving experience
That was nice.
into different parts of the canyons there. We went to a slot canyon there. That was interesting. And then on the way back, we kind of stopped at that Petrified Wood State Park.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. And so we did that. So we spent, I don't know, a total of like 16 to 18 days there in that general area. And then we began to realize that it was just going to be, the snow was coming in.
Weather was moving in. It was like 20s at night and 50s during the day. It was not bad. It was beautiful,
no, it
actually.
was beautiful,
But we had to cross some mountain passes to get into there and all. So
yeah,
once we saw the snow coming in, we just beat feet early.
It wasn't going to snow where we were, but the passes we had to get through to get back to the 15 and head south was going to be a problem. So we just did that, and we headed down to Boulder City near Lake Mead, where we've been before, but this time we stayed at the Elks Lodge, and that was nice.
Yeah.
We did a whole Hoover Dam thing.
9-mile walk.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. But anyway, I'll do a separate video on all the Hoover Dam stuff. But yeah, and so now we're in Quartzsite. We'll stay here a couple weeks, and then we'll head out to Oklahoma and Arkansas, and do some things we got to do there, and then spend Christmas with Connor and his group. And so anyway, that's the current plan. But I did want to pop in and say hey, and we're enjoying ourselves here at Quartzsite. Last night we came in, or yesterday,
beautiful.
And we had a fire. And this morning we got up early, and the stars were out. The whole blanket of stars. And
we've been trying to see stars everywhere we go, but something's in our way. Trees, mountains, clouds.
Yeah.
So it was beautiful this morning.
Yeah, we knew we'd be able to see a lot more when we got here. And sure enough. And it's not crowded here yet. Not crazy crowded like Big Tent crowded.
No, I think the closest person to us is maybe 100 yards away.
Yeah.
At least.
Probably more. Yeah. So it's all very nice. So we'll just catch you on the rebound and see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Okay, we are in the area called Escalante Grand Staircase. And it's the land in between Zion and Bryce, all the way to the Grand Canyon, which is down there somewhere, or over there. And we're going to be taking this road right where you see that car. And it comes down and wraps around into the thick of this, which is kind of cool. We're going to try to take a hike in there. It's going down to that canyon. Look how high the walls go. Golly.
Morning. How are you doing?
So when we leave, you will just see if you can hear tiny sound. It's like
awesome.
this because there's nothing over there, right?
Oh my gosh.
Is that what are you? Is that a GoPro?
It's a 360 camera, so it's capturing in front and behind her all over, so if you can get the whole 360 view of it.
And then how do you see it? Like do you put it on the
Yeah, you have put it on the front of this, and you can pull it up on the computer, and you put it out on the computer, and you can like grab it.
This is called slot. I think it's long slot. And then the ladies were saying you can hear yourself. The water gurgling? What's that about?
So that, the way I understand it is, so these four things over here,
Yeah.
that's where the water comes in. Down to there, and they've got the turbines to generate electricity. And the electricity is generated up to these stations. I'm not going to collector farm with it. I think that's the way it works. I'm so afraid I'm going to drop my hot glass in your camera.
Actually pretty quiet up here, except for the cars passing. See, we went on the bridge side. We drove across it, but of course you can't see anything when you're on the bridge, so you have to take this pedestrian walkway. There's the water. Okay, made it to the other side over here. Okay, what trail are we on?
Railroad.
I think it's a historic railroad trail. So this is where the railroad ran from Boulder City into the Hoover Dam site when they were building it.
There you go. Great.
And over there is where we used to stay when we'd come boating. There's a hotel right there. And we've never been here when it's not hot.
Yeah, when it's cool enough out.
Right, so yesterday we went over and we're on the bridge overlooking the Hoover Dam. So then we thought today we'd take this hike, and it goes through several tunnels and you get a great view of the lake. So what the heck? I think it's going to be kind of fun. Okay, bye. We've never seen this side, except for in yesterday when we were looking over the edge of a viewpoint. I was like, oh, that's where we would launch. It's all different now. It's way back receded. Do you like this trail?
Yeah.
What's kind of cool about it?
Well, number one, it's kind of cool. We're here in the morning. The sun's on the other side of the mountain, so it is keeping us cool. It's flat. It's easy to walk. It's beautiful.
Interesting.
And very interesting.
Yeah. The whole way you got this lake view. And then on the other side you have these just gigantic mountains. Not the prettiest mountains, but mountains all the same, of rock. Okay, so we're up almost to the Hoover Dam, and we have reached what they call the boneyard. So what were you saying?
Well, it looks like these are some of the old turbines and piping that they use over here. And then off to the left, those white cylindrical things. In the museum yesterday, they said they did core samples.
I read that too.
Every so many years, I forget how many. Now they're doing them, I think it was every 6 to 8 or 6 to 10 years, they do a core sample. And it looks like that's where the old ones go.
Let's go see. And so they check for, you know, defects or...
Right, its rigidity, how it's holding up. Its
So that's
compression-
coming directly
compression strength.
from the dam.
Yep. That's wild. Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, that is weird.
They also talked about, I don't remember all the details, but how they mixed it and it's stronger than most concrete, and they could, they had so many seconds after mixing to get it poured, or it started to harden in the bucket.
Oh, here's like a slice. That's interesting.
Yep. Look, here's one with metal through it. They did a core sample out of piece. Wow. This is quite interesting.
And then over here,
There's a sign over here too. Maybe it tells us what's in there.
what's it say?
It says the 500-ton rotors inside the generator units must be removed periodically. So I guess that's it, 500 tons.
Okay, so I think this kind of drops us off near the visitor center.
I think so.
I think so too, because I saw the parking garage, and that's what this thing looks like. Okay. That sun is right in this camera, I know. Coming over to the ledge here. Well, well, well. You want to go down the elevator?
Well, here's the catch. It's not just down the elevator.
What do you mean?
Well, it's down the elevator and then out down this way
Oh, I
somehow
see.
to get around to the other side so that you could look over.
Oh, maybe it goes all the way down and pumps you out on the road.
Well, it does, but they're still from here out to there. And it looks like either back up here to a crosswalk or probably somewhere down there to a crosswalk.
Well, yeah, because I think that's like the gift shop and stuff. Yeah, we don't need to do that. So how many miles did it take to get here on this trail?
Oh man, I don't even know. I don't have my phone. Well, I'm already at 10,181 steps.
Okay, that's where we came from. That's that parking garage, and we were on top of it.
That's where we got to go back to.
Yeah, so we decided to go ahead and come on over to the... We're here, why
All right,
not?
let's cross the street.
Okay, so...
It's so busy.
Yeah, this
That's
place
where
is...
we were yesterday, right across the...
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's like nobody here. It's so funny. So it's Wednesday before noon. You can see the tour bus is coming. Let me see.
For 2 days off the year? Yeah. Those dudes did not want a day off. No.
They wanted to work. That's right.
Okay.